So, quick Decktech. Today we're playing Temur Cascade. We had Violent Outburst in the format, which is a 3-mana Cascade spell that does basically nothing else. Now we got Shardless Agent with Modern Horizons 2. And our game plan is to cast either of these cards and hit Crashing Footfalls. The reason why we're trying to hit Crashing Footfalls and not something like Living End is that this package allows us to play, quote-unquote, a real deck. We're playing 4 Brazen Borrower, 4 Force of Negation, 4 Bonecrusher Giant, Cryptic Commands, Dead and Gaunts, and the new cards in Subtlety, which allows to put a creature that is being cast, or a planeswalker that's being cast, on top of the library of its owner, and the old new card Fire and Ice, which we can use to either tap a land in a opponent's turn and then cast a save Cascade spell, or to kill 1 or, in best case, 2 creatures. We can also beat down with Bonecrusher Giants and Brazen Borrowers if the game goes to a fair game. If the opponent overloads on hate spells, we can still cast Bonecrusher Giants and Brazen Borrowers and attack the opponent. We have Cryptic Commands to bounce problematic stuff, and the Subtlety can also be just cast as a 4-mana for the 3 with flying. We're playing 2 Gemstone Caverns in the deck, just to get lucky. We don't have... Our mana is pretty good. The one bad thing is we're playing Cryptic Command with Mountains and Stomping Ground, but everything else is fine. This sideboard. Since we can't use any cards that cost 1 or 2 mana, we're playing 4 Mystical Dispute, which we would do anyway. It's just a good card. Playing 4 Leyline of the Void, 3 Ingot Chewer, against problematic artifacts like Ether Swamp Canonist, or Damping Sphere, or anything like that. 2 Wrath and Tumble. It's just a 2-mana Pyroclasm that can't kill flying creatures. 1 Magmatic Sinkhole as a removal spell, and 1 Jace Mind Sculptor against control decks to have an out against Infinite Life from the Healy attack. And just to generate card advantage. That's the deck. Let's play League. Alright, match number 1. We're in the draw. And we have the Gemstone Caverns. So we will keep and think about what we want to pitch into the Gemstone Caverns. Probably... I'm inclined to pitch the Crashing Footfalls. So we can use the Cryptic Command to pitch to the Force of Will and still have 3 mana. Alright. It's a second Crashing Footfalls. This Misty will probably get a cement. It looks like we're playing against black-green Yawgmoth. Oh, that's so... That looks so good. Cling to Birds of Paradise. But... I can't pass this up. Cast fire on these 2. Yeah, we lose 2, but fine. Now the only way they can play a Yawgmoth is by Eldritch Evolutioning it, and if they do that, we can Cryptic Command, pitch Cryptic Command to the Force of Negation. Alright, now we can Shardless Agent. Okay, we will definitely counter, but do we pitch the Brazen Borrower or the Cryptic Command? Let's pitch the Borrower. Alright. That was enough. So, sideboard. We do want the Rough Tumbles. I don't know if we want the Leylines. We probably want this one. We want the Leyline of the Voids. So what don't we want? I think the Cryptic Command's a bit slow. We probably don't want the Leylines. Something like this? Yeah, let's do it like this. Alright. We don't have any Cascade spells, but we do have a lot of interaction. Alright, that's nice. Alright, let's get a Stomping Ground. We could tap one of the lands. Yeah, let's do that. Cast Ice on the land. I mean, they didn't do anything on turn 2, so... Sure. At least they didn't Veil of Summer or Force of Negation. Alright, show me what you got. Messenger, sure. Uh, 10, 13, that's not quite enough. If we cast Violent Outburst. Yep. Yeah, let's force that. Let's cast this one and block both of them. If they go like Damnation, I'll be pretty pissed. But yeah. Alright, they're scooping up. Alright, match number 2, we're on the draw. Yeah, we only have one land, so let's take a mulligan. We do have 2 lands, that's nice. So we will keep and probably bottom up Brazen Borrower. Swift Spear, alright. It was a good draw. Alright. That should be pretty good for us. So, let's just stomp it. Until for a land. I will probably tip down the Spirebluff Canal. Just to draw a card. Alright. Does this resolve? I guess so. Let's get an... yeah, let's get another island. And vapor snagging something. Sure. That's... so we will cast Subtlety. What do we want to pitch? Yeah, the Cryptic Command. Now they can decide if they want to put it on top or on the bottom. Let's see. They put it on top. Let's just tap it. They have another... okay, they have a shock effect. Okay, now it's will resolve. They will bolt us, that's fine. Yeah, let's suspend this. Verti, thank you for the follow. I will probably bounce the sprite during this turn. Right? Duration. Oh boy. Spirebluff Canal. Doesn't look that threatening. I mean, if they have a lightning bolt or mutagenic growth, yeah, sure, okay. Alright. So let's spot out some more Force of Negations. That's for sure. We want the Sinkhole, we want the Disputes. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. And let's spot out one Cryptic Command. It should be fine. Jeez, this hand. I think we have enough removal spells. Yeah, let's keep this hand. And first turn, just suspend this one. We have to fill up our graveyard for the Magmatic Sinkhole. One thing. I mean, let's play this one tapped. I'm not casting anything on the first return to this. Interesting. Yeah, let's try to shock it. They have to have a lava dot or mutagenic growth. It's fine. Let's cast this Subtlety. Yeah, we'll take the hit. Let's just bounce this. I don't want to run into a Dispel. They could, yeah, they could probably have it. Sure. Let's cast this Brazen Borrower. That's fine. Now we will attack for 11 and just ping them with the Fire and Ice. Nice. Alright, any changes I would like to make? Probably not. Keep this. Probably not. Alright. Let's bottom the Cryptic Command. Too late. This dispute will probably counter Storming Entity. Yeah, let's do that right now. Yeah. Alright. I want to go for it, but no, we don't. Let's play around Spell Pierce and wait just one more turn. Or if they go, I don't know, tap land into Opt, we can cast it. Alright. Just casually throwing tempo on board. We will take everything. Wow, that's awkward. I mean, you put them on Spell Pierce, right? So the on mutagenic growth. Sure. I think we killed the... Yeah, we killed the Soul Mage. Nice. Alright, match number 3 we're on the play. I mean, this hand is a bit too ambitious, right? We can cast like 3 spells with this hand. Well, 2, but yeah, let's go down to 5. Alright. So we will keep and just bottom 2 of these. If we draw land, that should be fine. We want green-blue, I guess. Oh, Blowfish, thank you for your Prime sub. We have new emotes. Enjoy using them. Let's bounce this one. Just the smartest decision to subscribe to this channel. All right, let's do a thing. One's probably on, yeah, on Ponza. Uh-oh. Alright. PvE into Bonecrusher Giant. Let's show them what we can do. Let's cast another one. Yeah, this deck feels like the Turbo Valky decks at the beginning of Kaldheim Modern. Season Pyro. Yep. Yeah, that's 15. Okay, they have 4. So they would survive on 1. Jeez. So they have infinite mana. If the last card in their hand is something like Khan, it could be in trouble. Doesn't really matter, right? Now, Bonecrusher Giant is also lethal if they have the Khan. No, doesn't look like it. Alright, so probably want the Pyroclasm effect. Let's cut a Subtlety and a Cryptic Command, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, let's keep this hand. We have a Force of Negation for their Blood Moon. And they're on 6, so... Another fetch land would be nice. Fetch land means that we don't have to force a Blood Moon. Top Orb resolves. I mean, it's especially bad against Subtlety, right? So we can just pitch something. Oh, we shouldn't have fetched. Ugh. We pitch something, cast it, and then just it sticks on the battlefield. Wow. Okay. But them bringing in Top Orb probably means they have Khan. That's fine. Yep, that's how it works, opponents. It's fine. Let's attack with these two. I mean, if we attack with all, if they block the Shardless Agent, we can Fire Ice the two idiots. Maybe that's fine. And if they trade, we cast the other Shardless Agent. That's a Stomp. Sure. More energy. Yeah, we currently tuned O. It's just like the Turbo of Architects. You do your big thing and then protect yourself with Force of Negations. Whenever you trade one turn cycle with fill up your board and then Force of Negation opponent's play, just game over. Now on the following turn we can keep up our mana. Yeah. What do you think about the 2-drop with the Delirium and Cascade? I think it's hard to enable, unfortunately. 12, so... yeah, we just tap this one, and tap this, bounce this one. And attack for 14. If they bolt us, we still have Fire and Ice to deal 2 damage. Alright, match number 4. We're gonna draw, and this hand doesn't have any lands. Oh boy. Yeah, these kinds of hands are traps in this deck. Yeah, I submitted all of them, but okay, you can only use one. Yeah, and there are 2 more emotes coming. They just have to get authorized. Let's go down to 4. I mean, so we bottom this one, and this one. Yeah, there are 2 more modes coming. Rage one, the Think one. The opponent is probably pulling us on Dredge or Tron with a mulligan to 4. I have a feeling that we're playing the mirror, but it's just a feeling. Oh, let's see what if it's. I think it's a mirror. Let's ice their green source. Yeah, I'm so excited that this card is in Modern. Yeah, it looks like we're playing the mirror. Yeah. Let's get something green. Probably blue-green. At least we found our own agent. On these kinds of mirrors, the person who attacks first usually loses. Because in combat, the blocker is always in tail hinge. But they have like 5 more cards, so well, only 3, but when every card generates card advantage, it's like 5 or 6 more. Sure. That's fine. What do we even bought? Yeah, we will block. Yeah, let's cast Stomp on this one. If they want to force it, so be it. But if they don't force it, we can cast... maybe we shouldn't have. Maybe just... what's this? Oh, wow. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't bounce it. That was close. That was close. Target creatures for no place sacrifice a creature. Okay. So it's a 2-mana bounce spell, right? Okay. I don't know if that's... I mean, even if they play in black, I don't know if that's good enough. But it's close, so maybe it's right. Maybe they couldn't find any subtleties. They're playing this one forward. I could see that. Okay, they're playing black. And they're shocking. Yeah, sure. Okay, they have a Jace. Yeah, okay. Alright. If they don't do anything, we still take 7 damage. Alright. What's this? Turn. When the turn time creatures, all of these becomes a red weird. Alright. Why didn't they cast both sides? Yeah, let's try to kill this one. Why didn't I? Huggy, thank you for your $11.11 donation. Now we can see it. we bounce? Kind of want to bounce. We go down to 1. But we do have more outs. Yeah, but we can't cast. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. Just casual revealing our entire deck. Yeah, so we want the disputes. Do we want the Jace? Mm. Let's take a mulligan. Alright. So they could find ice us, right? In their turn. Like, no, after their turn. Before we can play our third land. So does that mean that we'll fire ice them now so they can't find ice us? Probably. Now we have Rhino proof for 1 turn. Ah, is it so? Thank you for the 100 bits. Alright, I'll look into it after the stream. Alright, I'll look into them to make it available for everyone. Yeah, because having emotes for only tier 2 and tier 3 subs is pretty stupid. Sure. Let's play our 4-mana 3/3. I'll make a reminder of the emotes. Alright. What's the plan? Maybe play Dead and Gone? This no far and away. Not Dead and Gone. Found the way. And sacrifice this. Close enough. Alright, let's go. I mean, they have 5 cards in hand. And we're pretty naked right now. Ah, come on. Sure. We have 1, 2 Crashing Footfalls in our deck. Still left. Right. Yeah, let's just pass the turn. Yeah. So They probably have a Mystical Dispute in their hand and maybe one Force of Negation. Let's try to cast a Stomp. Alright, nice. Got there, got there. Any changes I would like to make? Resolving this Jace is so hard. Maybe it's better than this card. Yeah, let's keep this hand. I mean, Triome is also a tap land in the first turn. Whoop. I fucked up my MTG. Alright. Yeah, I mean, the upside of Manlands and the upside of Draco is so different. I mean, if we want to play Manland, which Manland do we want to play? Yeah. Like the blue-green one costs 4 to activate, the red-green one costs 4 to activate, and the red-blue one costs 4 to activate. Yeah, blue-green one 3/3 hexproof, activates for 4 mana. Sure. Yeah, but it costs 4 to activate, like it's 5 lands onto on the battlefield to attack with a 3/3 hexproof. Is it worth the tap lands? Doesn't look good for us. Jeez. Yeah, no, I can't play Tree Shop Village in my Cryptic Command deck. I mean, this forest is also very, very on the edge. Like, you have to play it because of Blood Moon. Otherwise, you wouldn't play this one either. And Tree Shop Village is just... I mean, I think it's pretty underrated to have good mana. Like, playing fast lands, fetch shock base without any tap lands is good. Is a privilege. Not everyone is allowed to play this mana base. So the opponent decided to play their Footfalls, yeah, sure. Bounce one of these. We go Forest and cast or Outburst. Alright. Yeah, let's dispute that. Do they play the Land of Shame? Yeah, I mean, the world's most obvious stomp, but what am I supposed to do? Or turn, right? Turn to... No, it's a stomp, okay. At least we traded. We have a game plan. Let's see if it works out. Oh no. Yeah, I would also like Cascade spell. It will attack us for 10, right? Do we have a Cryptic Command still in the deck? We do. So we go down to 6. We have to draw Cryptic into Cryptic, or Cryptic Cascade, or Cascade Cascade. So and if we don't shock, they take us for 10, we're still dead, so let's shock and pass the turn. No, that's unfortunate. Okay, this, yeah. We do need Cryptic Command. I think Wild Outburst is not even enough to keep us alive. And they will play the Bonecrusher Giant, that's 6 power after these 2 Rhinos. Oh wow. That's scary. Returns, that's a bit too long. Let's see what I got. Ooh. Oh, alright. Alright, you got it. You got it. Alright, match number 5. We're gonna play. This one is terrible. Then you got Obosh. Good to know. So we will bottom steam and let's start off with the fetch lands. Obosh means Blood Moon. Yeah. Should be a good matchup for us. Alright, let's go. Let's see if they discard any number of Lava Darts. 2 Blood Moons, sure. Sure. So they kill 1 Rhino by discarding 2 cards. Fine by me. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. They get smaller, sure. With the soul sky mage. Still not suppressed, to be honest. Let's just attack. What did they pitch? A soul sky mage, sure. Wow, this card looked so bad. It looked pretty bad. Yeah, sure. Discuss another one. Right? Yeah, I definitely won't block. Allow that and light up the stage. Can you evoke from light up the stage? Well, we will never know. Sorry, opponents. Yeah, I mean, what we did didn't feel fair at all. They're like 2-for-1ing us. Yeah. I mean, they're discarding 2 cards to kill one of our Rhinos. It's basically like 2 cards for half a card. Yeah. And I also got one of these. Alright, so what do we want to board? I guess Brazen Borrower is not that great. Yeah, let's board something like this. Yep. Yeah, we have better hands than this. Yeah, I like this one. Yeah, drawing a Misty would be great. Yep. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, maybe fetching for the island was bad. Okay, guess not. Jeez, yeah, sure. Okay. Oh. Mainland. Yeah, we got that one. Oh. Yeah, drawing blue card would have been nice, but I think we can't attack with both of them. I think this attack is bad. They should just pass a turn. Alright. Blue card. Nice. Aye. So that's how it's to be lucky. Oh. Yeah, that was disgusting. I mean, there's a reason this forest is in our deck and not the treetop village. Wow, that was disgusting. Alright, got found one with Temur Cascade. Alright, so in conclusion, this deck felt pretty nice. I mean, the core of Crashing Footfalls and 8 Cascade spells was great. The Bonecrusher Giants and Brazen Borrowers complemented the deck pretty good. But the secret hero of this deck is Force of Negation. I mean, without this card, this deck is not that great, let's say it that way. So we wanted to... I mean, we're playing this deck because Shardless Agent got printed. Subtlety is there. In the last match, it was pretty nice to bounce the Obosh, put it on top. I think this card is good. We just didn't have the matchups where it shines. I think it shines against Titan decks, Sean. Fire and Ice was very impressive. Very impressive. I mean, time walking the opponent, basically. His Cryptic Commands were pretty hard to cast, but I think maybe 2 is fine. You could cut 1, maybe put the Jace in the main deck. Why putting the Jace in the main deck? Because Jace in the sideboard kind of feels weird. In the sideboard, the Mystical Disputes were great. You could put the Jace in the main deck, cut the Cryptic Command. We didn't need the Ingot Chewer, but they're probably fine. These, I would probably change these to Magmatic Sinkholes. We have only 12 green cards, so Force of Negation is not in consideration. But anything else, yeah, but everything else was fine. We only lost to the mirror, which basically doesn't count, right? Yeah, thank you for watching and see you next time.